Hello everyone, myself Haripunesh from Department of Agriculture Engineering, and the topic I am going to discuss is about from the heading Introduction to Agriculture Engineering, and the topic is about impact of green revolution on food production. Introduction. What is green revolution? It was the period that began in the 1960s, during which agriculture in India it was converted into a modern industrial system by the adoption of technology such as the use of high yielding variety, which is HYV seeds, mechanized farm tools, irrigation facilities, pesticides, and fertilizers. What they are saying is that the traditional methods are slowly emerging into an industrial method, a modern method, in which the normal seeds are converted to high yielding variety seeds for self sufficiency or self sustainability, which is also you can say. And instead of traditional bullocks and cows, we are using mechanized farm tools and different irrigation facilities, and instead of only cow manure, they will be using pesticides and fertilizers. That's what they are saying in this green revolution. And definition of green revolution: the great improvement in the production of food grains and other agricultural produce. It began during the period 1960 to 1980s, which is described as green revolution in Indian agriculture. It is also known as golden era of Indian agriculture. History of green revolution. The green revolution in India, it was first introduced in Punjab in late 1966 to 67, which was a part of program issued by international non-agencies and government of India. Both the international agency and government of India, they collaborated and done this green revolution, and it was first introduced in Punjab in 1966 to 67. History of green revolution. Norman Borlaug, he is known as the father of green revolution in the world, but in India, Dr. M.S. Swaminathan is known as the father of green revolution. What they are saying is that in the world, Norman Borlaug is the green revolution, father of green revolution. However, M.S. Swaminathan is the father of Indian green revolution. The green revolution, what are the benefits? We can say that it increased agricultural production worldwide, particularly in the world which is being particularly in the developing world, which is which is a market in the late 1960s. There are various reasons for green revolutions in India, and we can also say one thing: the Prime Minister during that period was Dr. Jawaharlal Nehru, who was very supportive and who initiated this green revolution. The various reasons here we can see as follows. One is Bengal famines, where because of famine there was no food production and lack of finance. It needs more finance. It requires a tremendous finance for growing crops, but during that time there were no finance and conventional and traditional approach. Because of that, there will be about 30 to 40% winters post harvest losses, and then is low productivity. Yes, because of conventional and traditional method and normal variety of seeds, the productivity was low, and because of that we couldn't achieve self sufficiency. I mean, we couldn't even feed more mouths during that time, and cause of disease and pest infection. During that time there were no other means to control the disease and pest infection, so because of that it caused low productivity. Because of the low productivity, it is due to conventional traditional approach, and because of all these reasons, the green revolution was started in India. Advantages of green revolution. There are 5 advantages. One is it reduces greenhouse gas emission, it increases in food production, it has low food prices, it increases afforestation, and it gives continuous yield. First, how it increases greenhouse gas emission? As a result of high yield methodology, it influences the carbon cycles through the atmosphere. It vastly reduces greenhouse gas emissions and emission free environments which is produced. It causes increase in food production. Because of green revolution and high yield variety seeds, it produces more amount of food, which later resulted in self sufficiency. It uses various technologies and it results in increase in food production. It is a choice from conventional method of agriculture. The whole market, it relies on the demand and supply process. As the yield are continuous, they meet the demand and the supply becomes easy. High yielding variety produce more food items and lower the price of food for all consumers globally. It increases afforestation. As the demand for food increases, deforestation also increases. Thus, By introducing a a green revolution, it not only it meets the need of food need of the consumers, it also increases afforestation. Continuous yield. It also offers a constant yield of crops irrespective of the seasons. Because of this green revolution, what happens is they produce more amount of seeds and crops, which is then stored in godowns. There are certain disadvantages of this green revolution. Because of this, the quality of soil it gets affected. It reduces soil quality because of the repetitive usage of the same crops on the land. It causes a reduction in soil nutrient. Or we can say the soil nutrient is completely depleting because of this repetitive action. Health problems. Consuming food produced using pesticides and fertilizers, it will automatically impact health related issues also, because of for self sufficiency we are using pesticides and fertilizers. However, it will reduce the quality of the soil, and it also causes various health hazards, even though we attain self sufficiency, and it causes lack of biodiversity. What we are saying is that there will be many birds and animals will be eating this thing because of this chemicals and pesticides. It creates more significant exposure to the food chain. It causes loss of beneficial hereditary attributes produced in conventional farming. In normal conventional farming, even though the birds and animals which comes and eats and go, nothing will happen. But because of this pesticide and fertilizers, it may cause. It also leads to death of the fauna, which causes disruption in the food chain, and which will lead to lack of biodiversity. Seed sterility. Because of introducing new technologies, it leads to prevention of future crop growth by composing seeds from mature plants. Monocropping. Green revolution, it promotes monocropping patterns which cause various problems and reduce the production of high yielding crops. What they are saying is that in monocropping they will be introducing the same type of crop every year again and again. Instead of that, they can go for multi cropping, where they can plant, for example, if they are growing crops like wheat or barley or maize, they can grow a millet crop, or they can grow green gram. Like that, they can change the pattern instead of always going for a monocropping patterns. That's what they are saying in this. Hence, the disadvantages of green revolution is that it causes reduction in quality of soil, it causes health problems, lack of biodiversity, it causes seed sterility, and it results in monocropping. Thank you. These are the in this topic we have seen what is in this we have seen what is green revolution, who is the father of green revolution, what are the reasons for green revolution, what are the advantages and disadvantages of green revolution, etc. Thank you.